Hello dear friends, Standard 11 lecture number 15 unit 4 chemical bonding and molecular behavior. Now we learn molecular orbital theory. According to that we have to draw certain energy level diagram. Okay, so first of all standard 11 and unit 4 is there, continue chemical bonding. Remember lecture number 15 is there. Now just you you draw attention towards that particular energy level diagram which is already complete in your earlier lecture, which is already completed in your earlier lecture. So remember this one, you already complete particular energy level diagram, and now we start here first energy level diagram or say molecular orbital diagram, molecular orbital diagrams of particular molecule. Okay, so first of all molecular orbital diagram means what? Suppose we write here H2 molecule. This H2 molecule which is made up of two hydrogen atoms. Now you know electronic configuration in a ground state of this hydrogen atom H. Z stands for atomic number is equal to 1 and orbit. Electronic configuration is 1s1. But two atoms is there. Therefore once again we have to write H Z is equal to 1 and 1s1. In 1s orbital, one electron is present. Now, according to your energy level diagram, you already know this one, that you have to draw first of all these two lines. Here write down energy, increasing energy. Now, which atom take part at particular atomic orbitals? So here atomic orbitals of H atom. Once again here same way, atomic orbital of once again H atom. Now see, you have to draw here this 1s, that is we can say that just you put square just like box or round. So here just you see, you have to draw just like this way. This is a, we can say that 1s orbital. Now energy remains same. Remember, energy of this 1s orbital remains same. According to we can say that future of this molecular orbital theory, you already learned this one, but just you remember it by like this way. And this is nothing but 1s orbital. 1s orbital having one electron, that's why you have to draw here one electron, and here also one electron. And this is nothing but molecular orbital of H2 molecule. Molecular orbital of H2 molecule. This is the energy, remember. Now you know that they are divided in two parts. One is a bonding molecular orbital, another is a anti-bonding molecular orbital. So this energy or the distance remains same. So you draw just like this way. This distance is same, remember, this distance is same. And here we can say that you have to take sigma 1s bonding, and here two electron is there, that's why they are paired. According to we can say that future of molecular orbital theory. And here we have to draw empty orbital, and that is nothing but sigma star 1s. Okay, this is anti-bonding molecular orbital. This is bonding molecular orbital. Okay, so here energy of bonding molecular orbital is decreases. Energy of anti-bonding molecular orbital is increases. Okay, ABMO. This is called short. Just I speak that ABMO and here BMO. So just we have to find out bond order. Okay, so bond order, and this is, we can say that molecular orbital diagram of H2 molecule, and this if you draw then you got perfect marks. But this is sigma 1s, right down here B bonding. Okay, and here sigma straight, you have to put this straight 1s. Okay, sigma star 1s, and there is nothing but anti-bonding. Okay, anti-bonding orbital. Energy of higher, energy is here lower. Same way, just we have to find out here molecular electronic configuration of this H2 molecule is electronic configuration. First we write electronic configuration. This is for atom, but now electronic configuration of H2 molecule. You have to write this one, sigma 1s, write down this way, sigma 1s. Then here bonding, okay. How many electron is there? 2 electron. And sigma strength 1s, 0 electron. This is electronic configuration of H2 molecule. You have to write this one, okay. And according to that, second thing, find out bond order. What is bond order of this H2 molecule? So bond order is, just you see, bond order is defined as half a, we can say that half of a electron present in a bonding orbital minus electron present in a anti-bonding orbital. And this is considered as Nb and this is considered as Na. So here is equal to 1/2, 2 minus 0. Just you see here how many electron is present at here? 2. Here 0. And therefore 1/2, 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. So here is equal to 1. That means between hydrogen single bond is present. Single covalent bond is present. Okay, third you have to write here magnetic properties. Third you write here magnetic properties, or say magnetic nature. This is a very easy to identify. Just you see here in molecular orbital of H2 molecule, there is any single electron is present? No. Here 2 electron is there, here no electron is there. Therefore 2 electron is there. That's why this particular H2 molecule is a diamagnetic. This H2 molecule is diamagnetic. Okay, so this is all about H2 molecule, and that's why this hydrogen and hydrogen possesses, we consider single bond, and that's why H2 is a stable, and that's why bond order is also 1, electronic configuration is this, magnetic nature is diamagnetic, and we have to draw the structure. So write it completely, take a screenshot of this, and just we give informations regarding H2 plus molecule and H2 minus molecule. Suppose this H2 plus molecule and H2 minus molecule is there, at that time you have to draw in a different way. So first of all, draw this molecular orbital diagram according to your NCERT textbook, and write down electronic configuration, bond order, magnetic nature, single bond is there of molecular orbital diagrams of H2 molecule. Take a screenshot. Okay, now dear students, your NCERT textbook 4.8, bonding in some homonuclear diatomic molecule. This is a very easy topic, and you have to prepare just like this way. Just you see certain thing which is not given in your NCERT textbook, that we also discuss at here, which is very important. Okay, for competitive exams and different types of NEET and JEE examination. So here H2 molecule. One information regarding this bond dissociation energy of this H2 molecule is 438 kilojoule per mole. Okay, this bond dissociation energy is this, and bond length is equal to 74 picometer. So remember, this bond length is a very, we can say that only between hydrogen single bond is present. That's why it's a very less, 74 picometer. Is it clear? 74 picometer. So here one bond is present, and this bond length is 74 picometer. Same way, just you already know magnetic nature. Okay, is a diamagnetic nature. That means there is no any unpaired electron is present. Unpaired means what? Single electron. Just you observe in this particular area, in particular this molecular orbital of H2 molecule. At a time, just you see in BMO 2 electron is there, in ABMO 0 electron is there. That means there is no any unpaired electron is present, and that's why this magnetic nature is diamagnetic. Okay, and this you already learned. Once again I write it because for comparison. Now next one, H2 plus molecule ion. That means H2 plus molecule ion. This particular molecule ion is made up of one hydrogen atom and another H plus ion. What is meaning of H plus ion? According to electronic configuration of hydrogen, Z is equal to 1. So 1 is 1. But suppose I write H plus. That means from 1s orbital, one electron is removed. So 1 is 0. So hydrogen haven't an electron, and H plus haven't an electron, and H atom having one electron. Those having electron, according to that, energy decreases. Remember, just like you know that balance. In balance, suppose here 5 gram is there and here 3 gram is there. So 5 gram just it is a downward side and 3 gram upward side. Okay. So here remember only that in which particular orbital electron is present maximum. That is we can say that here 0 electron, here 1 electron is there. So 1 electron is more. So energy is decreases. Okay. And this energy is increases. Just you see. This is not observed at here because both hydrogen atom is the same. Is it clear? But here one is H plus ion and here H atom is there. So remember this distance. It's a very important. And why H2 plus molecule ion is unstable? That is explained on this basis. So here one has 7 electron, one is orbital having 1 electron, and that's why here suppose there is a, we can say that the overlapping is occur. So in molecular orbital of H2 plus molecule ion, only 1 electron present in a BMO, bonding molecular orbital. No electron present in ABMO. That's why this particular H2 plus molecule ion is, according to 1 electron is there, it's a paramagnetic. It is a paramagnetic. Remember, this magnetic nature is a paramagnetic. I write it here. Magnetic nature, which is not given in your textbook. Remember, it is a paramagnetic. What is the reason? Because unpaired electron is present. That's why it's a paramagnetic. Okay. Bond order. Bond order is equal to 1 upon 2 electron present in a B bonding orbital minus electron present in a anti-bonding orbital. So 1 upon 2 into 1 minus 0. So 1 upon 2. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So here 0.5 is there. So it's a, we can say that it's a point. So here it is unstable. This H2 plus molecule is a unstable. Okay. So this information just write, which is not given in your textbook. And another H2 minus molecule ion is also there. H2 minus molecule which is made up of one hydrogen atom and another H minus. Okay, H minus ion. So what is meaning of H minus ion? Understand from this point of view. Hydrogen, you know electronic configuration. If you know electronic configuration up to 1 to 10, then there is a no problem. So here hydrogen Z is equal to 1, 1s1, and suppose I write here H minus, it indicates what? 1s2. because one electron is entered at here in one s orbital. So two electron is there. Just you see, one electron at here and two electron at here in this particular H minus ion of atomic orbitals. This is hydrogen atom atomic orbitals, and this is a molecular orbital. Remember, here this is a atomic orbital, and here molecular orbital. Okay. So if this particular, if you draw this MO diagram, molecular orbital diagram, at that time two electron, just you see, 3 electron is there. So 2 electron is paired, sigma 1s bonding, which having lower energy, and this 1 electron entered in a anti-bonding, that is a having 1 electron, and that's why it's a higher energy. Okay, and that's why we can say that magnetic nature, it's a very simple. Once again, magnetic nature. What is magnetic nature of this particular molecule ion? This particular molecule ion possesses only 1 electron, unpaired electron is there. So if unpaired electron is present, paramagnetic UP, remember by this way, unpaired electron is present, it is considered as, once again, paramagnetic. And what is bond order? Just you see, bond order is equal to 1/2 into Nb minus Na. So 1/2, 2 minus 1, so 1/2 into 1 is equal to 0.5, and that's why this H2 minus molecule ion is also unstable. So write down this particular informations regarding H2 molecule, H2 plus molecule ion, and H2 minus molecule ion with respect to their magnetic nature, bond order, stability of this particular H2 molecule is more, and it's a stable. Remember, this is a stable. Okay, this H2 molecule is a stable. H2 molecule is a stable. What is the reason? Because bond order is 1. But here just you see, bond order is 0.5, so unstable. Once again, bond order is 0.5, it's unstable. And what is magnetic nature? Paramagnetic, here also paramagnetic. So write it completely regarding this H2 molecule according to H2 plus molecule ion and H2 minus molecule ion. And remember certain terms. Okay. And you have to draw this particular molecular orbital diagram. Now we switch on towards next molecule according to your NCERT textbook, that is Li2 molecule. Okay, lithium Li2 molecule. Okay, so take a screenshot of this and write it completely. Okay, now here very important topic. Second, draw molecular orbital diagram of He2 molecule. He2 molecule, remember, then we discuss about Li2 molecule. Helium. You know that helium is a, we can say that a inert gas, noble gas, zero oxidation states containing element, group 18 element, you know this one. So according to electronic configuration in a ground state, helium Z is equal to 2, 1s2. Helium Z is equal to, Z is what? Atomic number, Z is equal to 2, 1s2. Okay. So remember this electronic configuration. Then just you draw this molecular orbital diagram. Write down here atomic orbital of He atom, atomic orbital of He atom. If you know electronic configuration, then you put here 1s orbital, here 1s orbital having the same energy. Remember, this energy level remains same. Okay, and here this 1s orbital is there. If the molecular orbital, according to we can say that molecular orbital of He2 molecule is formed. So according to that electron, in BM 4 electron is there. So 2 electron here and 2 electron here. That means 2 electron present in a bonding orbital and 2 electron present in an anti-bonding orbital, and that's why here electronic configuration, EC is nothing but electronic configuration of He2 molecule is equal to sigma 1s bonding. Suppose you don't write B, then no problem. Sigma 1s and 2. How many electron is there? 2. Sigma straight 1s 2. So this is electronic configuration of He2 molecule, and this is electronic configuration of He atom. Remember, this is the difference. So here from this particular electronic configuration, we know that particular important information regarding bond order. So bond order is equal to nothing but 1/2 Nb minus Na. Electron present in a bonding molecular orbital minus electron present in an anti-bonding orbital divided by 2. So is equal to 1/2, 2 electron here, 2 electron here, so 1/2, 2 minus 2. So 1/2 into 0. So is equal to 0. So He2 molecule is unstable. You know this one. He2 molecule is unstable. Okay. And magnetic nature. So magnetic nature, there is a no any unpaired electron present in a molecular orbital of He2 molecule. Just you to observe at here, all are paired. Doubly is there, doubly electron is there, no single electron, no unpaired electron is there. Remember by this way. So magnetic nature is a diamagnetic. Okay, so this is a very easy topic. And He2 molecule not exist. This type of question may be asked. So to write this one. Okay, write it completely. Take a screenshot of this. Now we switch on towards Li2 molecule. So this Li2 molecule now remains same. You know that particular, first of all, Li2 molecule which is made up of 2 lithium atom. So first lithium atom is Z is equal to 3, 1s2, 2s1. Lithium atom Z is equal to 3, 1s2, 2s1. Electronic configuration you know very well. Now, first of all, you have to draw just like this way. Now, write down atomic orbital of lithium atom, atomic orbital of lithium atom. Okay, write down electronic configuration. So 1s having lower energy, 2s having higher energy. So 1s, 2s according to electronic configuration. Just you see 1s, 2s. Once again 1s, 2s. Okay, and from that here 1s containing 2 electron, 1s containing 2 electron, 2s 1, 2s 1. So according to that, if they form molecular orbital of Li2 molecule, at that time 2 electron entered at here, 2 electron entered at here, and now see this 1 electron is there. So first of all, electron entered in a lower energy containing orbital, that is a BMO, and then if it is a completely filled and if it is remaining at here, it is a just to reach at higher energy particular anti-bonding molecular orbital. So here, according to this, we can say that electronic configuration of Li2 molecule is equal to sigma 1s bonding 2 electrons, sigma strike 1s 2, just you see, sigma strike 1s 2, then sigma 2s bonding 2 electrons, sigma strike 2s 0, there is no electron. So this is electronic configuration of Li2 molecule. So this information we get. Second thing, bond order. So what is bond order? 1 upon 2 into Nb minus Na. You know that Nb means what and Na means what? Okay, so just you see 2 and this is 2, 2 plus 2, that is 4. Okay, this is PMO, this is BMO, this is ABMO, this is ABMO. And from that, in bonding molecular orbital, how many electrons is present? Total 4 electrons. So we write 4. And in anti-bonding, just you see, total how many electrons is present? 2. So 1 upon 2 into 2. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So 2 is cancelled. So we get 1. So bond order is equal to 1. So Li2 molecule is exist. Remember, Li2 molecule is a stable, but it exists in a vapor phase. You already learned this one, which is exist in a vapor phase. Okay. So remember this one. And third one, magnetic nature. Magnetic nature, there is any unpaired electron is there, or say single electron is there? No. And that's why magnetic nature is a diamagnetic. Okay. So write down this one, and this question asked just like this way. Draw a molecular orbital diagram of He2 molecule, Li2 molecule, that's it. Okay, so first of all, you write it completely from your NCERT textbook, as well as you take a screenshot of this, write it completely. Do not forget to write this energy. Energy is increases on upward side, just you see. Energy is increasing on upward side. So remember this one. This is a very, very easy topic. And now fourth one, just I give informations only. Suppose Be2 molecule is there, so consider here 2 electron, here also 2 electron. So here 2 electron is there, and therefore we can say that bond order is equal to 4 minus 4, because here 2 electron is entered. Okay, 2 electron is here, that's why. Okay, 1 electron here, 1 electron here. In Be, Z is equal to 4 is there, 1s2, 2s2, and that's why this Be2 molecule is unstable and does not exist. He2 molecule and Be2 molecule does not exist. Remember this one. Okay, so this is a very, very easy topic. Write it completely according to your NCERT textbook, as well as note down this particular energy level diagram. Okay, this is a molecular orbital diagram. Remember, write it completely. Take a screenshot. Okay, now here molecular orbital diagram of C2 molecule. Okay, but suppose you have to draw the boron molecule. At that time you have to remove this 1 electron. Okay, and from that you have to write molecular orbital diagram of B2 molecule, boron molecule, which is not included in your particular, we can say that, NCERT textbook. But suppose you have to draw, then you draw just like this way. First of all, write the electronic configuration of boron. Okay, and then you have to write this type of molecular orbital diagram. Remember this molecular orbital diagram. It is up to, we can say that H2 to N2, up to 14 electron. In earlier lecture, just I explained this one. So remember here, up to N2 molecule, this particular, we can say that diagram is followed. Just you see, therefore. Okay. So here, first of all, just draw attention towards electronic configuration of carbon. Z is equal to 6. 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz 0. Same way another carbon atom is also there. Electronic configuration remains same. So what is electronic configuration of C2 molecule? Just we write later on. Okay. So first of all, so write down here energy. Don't forget to write this one. Atomic orbital of carbon atom, and this is also atomic orbital of carbon atom. Okay. This is molecular orbital of C2 molecule. Molecular orbital of C2 molecule. Now see, here just write electronic configuration here 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. Same way 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. Okay. And then you write down electrons also. And according to that, 1s orbital having lower energy, but 2s orbital having higher energy, 2px, 2py and 2pz orbital having higher energy. Remember this one, energy is increases when we go, we can say that bottom to top. Okay. Just you will say this 2 electron is there. So here accommodate the electrons in, this is known as sigma 1s bonding. This is known as sigma strike 1s. Okay. This is same way, sigma 2s bonding. This is known as anti-bonding, sigma strike 2s. Okay, right now strike having higher energy. This is pi to px bonding, pi to py bonding, sigma to pz bonding. Here pi strike to px, pi strike to py, and sigma strike to pz. Right now this is you have to remember this one. According to that, we can say that this px and py, whatever the orientation is there, according to directional character, their energy remains same. But to pz orbital, which is, we can say that parallel to z axis, and that's why here sigma to pz having higher energy. Same way pi star to px, pi star to py, and sigma star to pz is there. Okay. So first of all, 2 electron is here, 2 electron is here. So 2 electron entered here, 2 electron entered here. Okay. 2 electron here, 2 electron here. Once again, here pairing is occurred 2 electron, 2 electron. Okay. But now see here, in 2px orbital 1 electron is there, 2py orbital 1 electron is there, 2px orbital 1 electron at here, and 2py orbital 1 electron here. So first of all, electron field just like Hund's principle, you note is one. First of all, electron unpaired, and then another electron is also there. So first of all, this pi to px and pi to py having same energy, they complete their, we can say that, filling of electrons. Accommodate their electrons in particular pi to px and pi to py orbital. Okay. So here, electronic configuration of C2 molecule is sigma 1s, just you see, sigma 1s. Now, bonding is not written at here, so 2. Sigma strike 1s, once again, 2. Same way, sigma 2s. Bonding, if you don't write, no problem. 2. Sigma straight 2s. Once again, write down 2. 2 electron is there. This is above side is considered as number of electrons. Okay. Now, another is pi to px. How many electron is present in pi to px? 2 is equal to pi to py. Here also 2. Okay, pi to px is equal to pi to py. 2 electron is present. Okay, so just you write here, and there is a pi star to px, 0 electron is equal to pi star to py. Also we can say that 0 electron. Okay, this is having same energy, that's why we write this way. And this is the electronic configuration of C2 molecule. Now consider here, only for your information, suppose carbon in excited state, at that time just electron entered at this position, and at that time we can say that 2s orbital contain only one electron. Okay, so according to that we can say that bond order, or say we can say that a particular properties change. But here, and we do not discuss it here. Just you see, this is C2 molecule, sigma 1s2, sigma strike 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma strike 2s2, pi to px2 is equal to pi to py2, pi strike to px0 is equal to pi strike to py0. Okay, 2 electron is there, that's why we write 2. Okay, so this is a very very important. We can say that right this way, there is no any problem. Here 0 and here also 0. Write down electronic configuration of C2 molecule. Now, second thing, bond order. So, what is bond order of this particular C2 molecule? Just you see BMO, 2 electron is there. That means is equal to 1 upon 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. 8 minus 2 plus 2, that is 4, is equal to 1 upon 2, 8 minus 4 is nothing but 4, is equal to, we can say that here, you know this one very well, answer is, just you write, is equal to 2. Okay, so bond order is 2, that means between carbon-carbon double bond is present, and this bond length is 134 picometer. Okay, just you see, bond 2 and bond length 134. Suppose we write C single bond C, at that time bond length is 154 picometer, and suppose we write C triple bond C, at that time bond length is approximately 119 picometer. Okay, approximately 119 picometer. So according to that we can say that just bond order increases, bond length decreases, and that's why I write it here. Okay, so this is a, we can say that bond order, and that is between carbon-carbon double bond is present, and it's a stable. So okay, and this sigma 1s2 and sigma strike 1s2 is known as, according to your cell, K cell is there. That's why KK, write down this way. So KK sigma 2s2, sigma strike 2s2. That's why electronic configuration is also written. So this is nothing but you know that K cell, L cell, M cell, N cell. In chapter number 2 you already learned, and that's why it is considered as KK. Okay. Now third one is very easy. Third one we can say that, which one? Now magnetic nature. But here 2 is obtained. That's why this C2 molecule is a stable. C2 molecule is a stable. Why? Because positive value we get. Okay, here we got positive value, that's why. So magnetic nature is equal to, also magnetic nature, there is any unpaired electron is present, single electron is present. Just you see, here 2 electron, here 2, here 2, and here 2. So there is no chance of single electron or unpaired electron, and that's why 1 upon 2 Nb minus Na, that means you know this one, Nb minus Na you already know, and that is a bond order. But here there is a no 2 we can say unpaired electron, that's why this is a diamagnetic. Okay, diamagnetic in nature, and that's why this C2 molecule is exist. C double bond C bond is also formed, and according to that, this is the molecular orbital diagram of C2 molecule, and this is electronic configuration. First one, second bond order, and third is the magnetic nature. So write it completely, take a screenshot of this, and just you see, you have to remember this one. Therefore, just you see, just you switch on towards, we can say that earlier topic in which just I give that you take a screenshot of this. Okay, C2, and then now next one is the N2 molecule. So same way you have to follow, but this N2 molecule we write it completely here, but just you write it completely from this lecture number 50 C2 molecule. Take a screenshot of this. Now here one information, why here sigma bond and pi bond is formed. Just you see, this 2 electron entered in a pi orbital. Just you see, pi to px and pi to py. and that's why double bond is formed. And that's why we can say that one is a single bond and another is a double bond. Okay. Pi bond is also presented here, and that's why we can say that between carbon here one is a sigma bond and another is a pi bond. Here one is a sigma bond and two is a pi bond. Okay, this very important information regarding this carbon atom or say C2 molecule. Write it perfectly, and here 2 electron is entered, and that's why you know that according to we can say that particular pi bond is formed. Here according to pi bond formed according to this accommodation of electron in a BMO, pi to px and pi to py, and that's why here double bond is formed, in which one is a single bond which is considered as covalent bond or sigma bond, and another is a pi bond. Remember this one. This is a very easy topic. Write it completely according to your NCERT textbook, and just to remember this one, which is entered in a pi, and that's why you know that sigma bond is there. It is according to we can say that this particular accommodation, but here pi bond is formed due to we can say that entering electron in a molecular orbital of C2 molecule in pi to px and pi to py. Okay, so write it completely, and now we switch on towards N2 molecule. In N2 molecule, same way. Just I write it here, Nz is equal to 7, Nz is equal to 7, and according to that, just this sigma 1s2 and sigma strike 1s2 is known as Kk. So here in your textbook written Kk, sigma 2s2, sigma strike 2s2 and pi to px2 and is equal to pi to py2. What's it write down this way? Equivalent. Okay, this energy is equivalent. So pi to px2 equivalent to pi to py2, pi strike to px0 equivalent to pi strike to py0. Write it completely. Magnetic nature. Okay. Okay, now here molecular orbital diagram of N2 molecule. First of all, write down electronic configuration nitrogen in a constant Z is equal to 7, 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. Another nitrogen atom also there because N2 molecule which is made up of 2 nitrogen atoms. Nitrogen Z is equal to 7, 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. Now, first of all, you draw just like this structure of the MO diagrams. So write down this energy. This is atomic orbital of nitrogen atom. Atomic orbital of nitrogen atom. Write down here first of all 1s, 2s, 2px, 2py, 2pz. Same way 2px, 2py, 2pz, 2s and 1s according to electronic configuration. Then just to write down this way BMO, ABMO, BMO, ABMO, BMO and another is ABMO. Here sharing of electron is there, so 2 electron here, 2 electron here, and that's why this is considered as a we consider Kk, or say first particular shell is completely filled, and that's why they are not take part in the formation of bonding. This 2s2 is also there, and that is considered as lone pair of electron. Just to see in Lewis dot notation, Lewis dot notation already learned between we can say that nitrogen electron atom, triple bond is there and 2 electron is there. Here 2 electron unpaired particular lone pair of electron, and here 2 electron lone pair of electron. So this is a 2 electrons. Okay, this is another electron, this is another electron, and now just you see to px, to py, to pz. Therefore remember by this way. Therefore up to 14 electron. Now here just you see 7 plus 7 how many electron is there? 14, and that's why you have to follow this method. And here pi to px and pi to py orbital having a lower energy, and sigma to pz containing higher energy, and that's why sigma to pz form here sigma bond, and pi to px and pi to py they form double bond. Okay, and according to that we can say that formation of here lone pair of electron is also there, and so sigma bond and 2 pi bond is present. Okay, 2 pi bond is present, and according to electronic configuration of this N2 molecule is Kk. You know this one, Kk means what? Sigma 1s2, sigma strike 1s2. Okay, K shell is there. KLMN already learned in structure of atom. So K, sigma 2s2, sigma strike 2s2, pi to px2 is equal to pi to py2 and sigma to pz2. So what is bond order of this? Bond order is just you see 1 upon 2 Nb minus Na. So here just you see 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 6, 10 electron present in a BMO. that is bonding orbitals, okay, and 2 plus 2 only 4 electron present in a ABMO, anti-bonding orbitals. So difference between this 1 upon 2, 10 minus 4, so 1 upon 2 into 6, so here we get 3, and that's why here between nitrogen atom we can say the triple bond is present, in which one is a sigma bond and 2 is a pi bond, and this is a lone pair of electron, okay, and according to that N2 molecule is a stable, N2 molecule is a stable. Here pi bond is formed because of formation of this particular molecular orbital diagram, or say molecular orbital of N2 molecule possesses pi to px and pi to py to 2 electrons. Just you see 6 electron is there. So just you say 1 electron here, 1 electron here, 1 electron here, 1 electron here, and 2 electrons. So according to that, we can say that N2 molecule is a stable and bond order is a 3. Okay, and magnetic nature of this particular molecule is guess here just there is no any unpaired electron or say single electron, and that's why it is a diamagnetic. Okay, it is a diamagnetic. So remember this one. This is a very easy. N2 molecule is a diamagnetic, and the bond order is between nitrogen atom is a 3. Okay, and is a stable molecule. Okay, and item electronic configuration, and draw this type of molecular orbital diagram of N2 molecule. Now here lecture number 15 complete. Okay, now in lecture number 16 we switch on towards molecular orbital diagram of O2, F2 and Ne2, and then remaining topic of hydrogen bond. Okay, so this chapter finish when we complete this particular topic. So here take a screenshot of this. Thank you very much. So lecture number 15 now here we finish. Okay, thank you. Take a screenshot.